Well, there are plenty of things to ride here at Tweetsie Railroad in Blowing Rock, North Carolina. You've got the carousel, you've got the tilt-a-whirl, you have, of course, the Ferris wheel behind us. We've made our way here to the county fair portion of Tweetsie Railroad. We've got Maverick, our good friend, here with us today. Great to see you in person. The park is open.
I know, it's good to see you. I missed you guys.
Oh, isn't it nice?
It's very nice.
We were talking about just how exciting it is to get things kind of back to normal.
Yes, very, very exciting. It's good to see all the people here smiling, having a good time.
And Thomas the Train is such a tradition here at Tweetsie, and bringing it back this year pretty special.
Oh yeah, it's one of those events where, you know, kids of all ages get to come. It's something for maybe the smaller kids, you know, just to get to experience that Thomas the Tank Engine, just to get to see him live rolling down the tracks, hear him, you know, blowing his whistle, get to ride and see the show and have Thomas interact with you in person in the show.
And I love how mixed everything is. You've got some kids with their Thomas the Train outfits. You got other kids with their holsters, and they're the cowboys. And then, of course, that train ride really takes you through a spectacular adventure that you guys are known for.
It's so much fun just to get a nice little ride through the mountains and then get to experience, you know, a little bit of maybe a train robbery, maybe some action out there. People causing some mayhem sometimes.
Yeah, you never know what's
never know what those
bandits
are up to out here.
And of course, the train ride is such a special part of the day, but there is so much to do at Tweetsie Railroad.
Yes.
Just right in here where we're at, kids love to ride the rides, and these are like kind of those old-fashioned carnival rides.
Oh yeah, they're a lot of fun. They're very vintage. It's a fun. You got, you know, kids of all ages. You got some adults and kids, and if you've got some smaller children, we do have some smaller rides on top of the mountain, kind of geared for the smaller kids. We also have Mouse Mine number 9. Can't come to Tweetsie without riding Tweetsie number 12, or, you know, taking a trip on the Mouse Mine number 9.
I love the Mouse Mine number 9.
Mouse Mine is so much fun.
When he goes into that tunnel, you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
And this Ferris wheel behind us has a really cool story.
Yeah, I think it's one of like the few clutch-driven Ferris wheels left, and you know it's pretty fun. You're on the side of the hill here, so you get a nice view of the parking lot and the mountains over here as you're going around. It's a lot of fun if you're not afraid of a little bit of height.
Yeah, and then you've got to take the chairlift up to the top.
Yes.
And there's like a whole nother park up at the top.
Exactly. We have the Deer Park on top of the mountain. We have Hopper and Porter's extravaganza show up on top. Like I said, the rides for some of the smaller kids. Of course, the Mouse Mine and food and things like that up on top of the mountain. 3 levels of fun.
Very special place. And we have Thomas the Train, which runs for the next 10 days, kicks off today.
Yes, ma'am.
But then you also have some other activities through the summer and then into the fall and then even into the holiday season if you want to just do something.
We do. We have 4th of July fireworks. We'll have the Canines and Flight Dog show. Always a lot of fun. Riders in the Sky, Ghost Train Christmas, to kind of name some of the few.
What is it about Tweetsie Railroad that do you think that makes it so special for families to come? I know they come from all over. Kind of go back in time a little bit.
It's a nice change of pace. Things aren't as hectic. Things aren't as crazy. When you're going around the train trip through the mountain, it's nice and quiet. You get to see some of the beautiful scenery here in the high country, and it's just a time to slow down with your family and have some fun out here.
I love that every time of year it's something different here at Tweetsie. You know, the fall season, it's so beautiful.
Oh, yes, with the leaves.
Oh, yeah, and then the winter season, and now you've added the Christmas show. What's it like for you to come out and be part of a day like this? And, of course, you're one of the stars of the show. I
don't know if I go that far, but...
Lots and lots of pictures with Maverick.
Oh, yes, I have taken a lot of pictures. For me, one of the fun things is just getting to see, you know, guests come in, and you do get kind of a relationship. You see guests that have come for years, and they recognize you, and like, hey, we took a picture with you last year. Let's take another picture. And you see kids grow up and come with their kids, and it's just it's a nice tradition. It's really fun to get to see people and kind of make a little family with people.
Yeah, lots and lots of family fun. Hey, real quick, just your advice to folks that are planning the day with Tweetsie. I know lots of different things happening coming out of the pandemic. What's the best way?
You know, just you plan ahead, especially with Thomas. You know, if you're coming, be sure to reserve that train time, arrive a little bit early. You know, whatever time you reserve your time is what time you ride the train, but the park is open at 10 o'clock in the morning, so you come in and there's plenty to do before your train ride or after your train ride. And just, you know, check our website for dates and times and things like that. Just any kind of information on the website. It's very helpful.
All right, get your tickets for your family fun and adventure. Maverick, great to see you
again. Good to see you again. Good to see you again.
Don't forget, if you want to plan your adventure, do it through their website. You can reserve your time and get your tickets. And Thomas the Train runs through June 20th. And then, of course, the park is open for the season.